My friends, today I want to talk to you about a principle that holds the power to transform your life, your relationships, and your purpose. It's something we all know we need, but often find ourselves struggling to truly embrace discipline. Now, discipline isn't just about setting rules or living rigidly. It's about living intentionally, aligning our actions with our goals, and honoring the potential God has placed within each of us. Without discipline, even the greatest dreams remain just that, dreams. But with it, we can achieve the extraordinary, overcome life's challenges, and experience the peace and fulfillment that comes with living a life of order and purpose. Discipline is the bridge between intention and action, a critical connection that separates dreams from reality. Many people hold lofty intentions, whether it's to improve their health, excel in their careers, or strengthen their relationships, but without discipline, those intentions remain unfulfilled desires. It's easy to imagine the life we want, but moving from imagination to manifestation requires effort, consistency, and, most importantly, discipline. Intention by itself is powerful. It's the seed of change and the spark that ignites our desire to improve. But intention alone is not enough. It's like planting a seed without watering it, without giving it the nutrients it needs to grow. Discipline is the process that nurtures that seed. It is the commitment to show up day after day, regardless of how you feel or what obstacles come your way. While intention points you toward the destination, discipline paves the road you must travel to get there. Action is the tangible expression of intention. It's where ideas take form and become reality. But action doesn't happen by accident. It requires deliberate effort. Discipline ensures that your actions align with your goals, preventing distractions and excuses from derailing your progress. It's the ability to push past momentary discomfort, whether that means waking up early, saying no to unhealthy temptations, or dedicating time to personal growth. Each disciplined action, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you envision. The gap between intention and action often feels insurmountable because it demands something uncomfortable: consistency. People frequently start with enthusiasm but falter when the excitement fades and the reality of hard work sets in. Discipline, however, is what keeps you moving forward, even when motivation wanes. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes like the wind. Discipline, on the other hand, is steadfast. It's a habit, a choice you make every day, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Discipline is not just about doing, it's also about not doing. It's about saying no to distractions, temptations, and impulses that pull you away from your goals. This requires a deep sense of self-awareness and a clear understanding of your priorities. Every action or inaction carries consequences, and discipline helps you choose the path that aligns with your greater purpose. It teaches you to delay gratification, understanding that the rewards of discipline are often not immediate but are always worth the wait. For many, the struggle lies in the misconception that discipline is restrictive or burdensome. In reality, discipline is liberating. It frees you from the chaos of indecision and the frustration of unfulfilled potential. It creates structure in your life, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Discipline brings clarity and direction, helping you navigate challenges with a sense of purpose and resolve. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Even when you falter, discipline encourages you to get back up and keep moving forward. The beauty of discipline is that it's a skill anyone can develop. It doesn't depend on natural talent or external circumstances. It's a choice, a decision to act in alignment with your values and intentions. Developing discipline requires effort, but it's effort that compounds over time, building strength and resilience. Each disciplined choice makes the next one easier, creating a positive cycle of growth and self-mastery. To bridge the gap between intention and action, you must first recognize that discipline is not something you're born with, it's something you cultivate. It starts with small, deliberate actions, choosing to prioritize your goals over fleeting pleasures, setting routines that support your ambitions, and holding yourself accountable. Over time, these small actions add up, creating momentum and a sense of accomplishment that fuels further progress. Discipline is also deeply personal. What works for one person may not work for another, and that's okay. The key is to find practices and strategies that resonate with you and align with your unique goals and values. This might involve setting specific, measurable goals, breaking tasks into manageable steps, or creating an environment that minimizes distractions and fosters focus. Whatever approach you choose, the essence of discipline remains the same: the commitment to act consistently and intentionally in pursuit of what matters most. It's important to understand that discipline doesn't eliminate challenges, it equips you to face them. Life will always present obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt, but discipline gives you the strength to persevere. It helps you stay grounded in your purpose, reminding you of the bigger picture when the journey feels overwhelming. Discipline is not about never falling, it's about always getting back up. It's about refusing to let temporary setbacks define your path or diminish your resolve. The relationship between intention and action is a dynamic one, and discipline is the force that keeps them connected. Without it, intentions remain idle and actions become sporadic and unfocused. But with discipline, the gap narrows and the journey from intention to action becomes not only possible but inevitable. Consistency is the foundation of lasting discipline. It serves as the glue that holds your efforts together, turning sporadic attempts into sustained progress. Many people start their journey toward improvement with enthusiasm, but that initial burst of motivation often fades when challenges arise or when results aren't immediately visible. Consistency bridges this gap, creating a rhythm of effort that leads to meaningful and lasting change. When we think about discipline, we often imagine grand gestures or monumental achievements. However, true discipline lies in the small, consistent actions we take daily. It's not about doing something extraordinary once, it's about doing the ordinary with extraordinary commitment over time. These small, repeated actions may seem insignificant on their own, but when practiced consistently, they build momentum and compound into substantial results. Consistency requires a shift in mindset. It's easy to get caught up in the desire for instant gratification, expecting immediate results from minimal effort. But true growth and success come from persistence. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it, and understanding that every effort, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture. Each day you choose consistency, you reinforce habits and behaviors that align with your goals, making discipline a natural part of your life rather than a constant struggle. One of the key benefits of consistency is the development of habits. Habits are the building blocks of discipline, and consistency is what solidifies them. When you perform an action regularly, it becomes second nature, requiring less effort and willpower over time. For example, a person who consistently exercises every morning doesn't have to battle internal resistance each day. They've built a habit that feels automatic. This is the power of consistency. It transforms deliberate effort into instinctive behavior. Consistency also provides stability in the face of uncertainty. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable. Without consistency, it's easy to become derailed by setbacks, allowing frustration or doubt to halt your progress. But when you've cultivated a consistent routine, it acts as an anchor, keeping you grounded even when circumstances are less than ideal. It reminds you of your commitment to your goals and helps you push through temporary obstacles with resilience. Another critical aspect of consistency is its role in building trust with yourself. Every time you follow through on a commitment, you reinforce your self-belief and confidence. Conversely, when you break promises to yourself, it erodes trust, making it harder to stay disciplined in the future. Consistency is the foundation of this trust. It proves to yourself that you are capable of following through, even when it's difficult. This trust is essential for maintaining discipline over the long term. It's important to recognize that consistency doesn't mean perfection. Many people give up on their goals because they feel they've failed after a single misstep. But consistency is not about never falling, it's about always getting back on track. One off day, one missed opportunity, or one mistake doesn't define your journey. What matters is your ability to return to your routine and keep moving forward. The cumulative effort of consistent actions far outweighs the occasional lapse. Consistency also fosters accountability. When you commit to regular actions, you create a track record of your progress. This accountability, whether to yourself or to others, helps you stay on course. It allows you to measure your efforts and see how far you've come, which can be incredibly motivating. Seeing the tangible results of your consistency reinforces your belief in the process and inspires you to keep going. The impact of consistency extends beyond your own efforts. It influences the people around you. When others see your unwavering commitment, it inspires them to pursue their own goals with greater determination. Your consistent actions set an example, showing that discipline and persistence are attainable for anyone willing to put in the effort. In this way, consistency creates a ripple effect, spreading motivation and discipline to those in your circle. Consistency also teaches patience, a virtue often overlooked in the pursuit of discipline. It reminds you that progress takes time and that meaningful change doesn't happen overnight. This patience allows you to appreciate the process, focusing on the small victories along the way rather than becoming fixated on the end goal. By embracing consistency, you learn to trust the journey, knowing that each step brings you closer to your aspirations. Building consistency requires intentionality. It involves setting clear goals, creating a structured plan, and dedicating time and effort to your priorities. It's not about relying on fleeting motivation, but about creating systems that support your discipline. This might mean setting specific times for your tasks, eliminating distractions, or surrounding yourself with supportive influences. Whatever approach you take, the key is to remain committed to your efforts, even when the results aren't immediately apparent. In the end, consistency is what separates those who merely wish for change from those who achieve it. It's the steady, unrelenting effort that turns discipline into a way of life. While motivation might get you started, it's consistency that ensures you keep going, even when the road is long or the challenges are great. Self-control is a spiritual strength, not a weakness. It is one of the most essential qualities for living a purposeful and meaningful life, yet it is often misunderstood or undervalued in a society that prizes instant gratification and indulgence. Self-control is the ability to govern your thoughts, emotions, and actions, aligning them with your values and long-term goals. It is not about denying yourself joy or living under constant restriction. Rather, it is about making choices that reflect wisdom, integrity, and a commitment to your higher purpose. At its core, self-control is a demonstration of inner strength. It reflects a conscious effort to rise above impulsive reactions and fleeting desires. Every person faces moments of temptation, whether it's the urge to react in anger, indulge in unhealthy habits, or abandon responsibilities for short-term pleasure. In these moments, self-control acts as a guiding force, helping you pause, reflect, and make decisions that align with your true intentions and values. Many people mistakenly view self-control as a form of weakness, associating it with suppression or denial. However, true self-control is not about suppressing who you are. It's about understanding and mastering your impulses. It requires courage and determination to resist what is easy or tempting in favor of what is right and beneficial. In this way, self-control is not a limitation, it is a liberation from the chains of impulsive behavior and destructive habits. Self-control is deeply tied to spiritual growth and development. Many spiritual teachings emphasize the importance of self-discipline and restraint as pathways to a higher state of being. For instance, in Christianity, self-control is considered one of the fruits of the Spirit, a sign of living in alignment with God's will. It is a reminder that self-control is not something you cultivate alone, but is strengthened through faith and reliance on divine guidance. It is a spiritual practice that connects you to a deeper sense of purpose and helps you live in harmony with your beliefs. The practice of self-control extends beyond resisting temptations. It also involves taking proactive steps to create an environment that supports your goals and values. For example, a person striving to improve their health might choose to remove unhealthy foods from their home or establish a regular exercise routine. These actions reflect a commitment to self-control, demonstrating that it is not merely about what you avoid, but also about what you actively pursue. It is a holistic approach to living intentionally and with purpose. Self-control also plays a critical role in managing emotions. Life is full of situations that can provoke anger, frustration, or fear, and it's easy to let these emotions dictate your actions. However, self-control allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. It gives you the ability to pause, assess the situation, and choose a course of action that aligns with your values and long-term goals. This emotional regulation not only helps you maintain inner peace, but also fosters healthier relationships and more constructive interactions with others. Developing self-control is not without its challenges. It requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to confront your weaknesses. It's important to recognize that no one is perfect and that setbacks are a natural part of the journey. What matters is your commitment to learning and growing from these experiences. Each time you exercise self-control, you strengthen your ability to resist future temptations and make choices that reflect your higher purpose. One of the key benefits of self-control is the sense of empowerment it brings. When you master your impulses and make deliberate choices, you take ownership of your life. You are no longer a prisoner to external circumstances or internal desires. Instead, you become the author of your story. This empowerment fuels confidence, resilience, and a deeper sense of fulfillment as you see the positive impact of your self-control on your life and the lives of those around you. Self-control is not something that comes naturally to everyone, but it is a skill that can be cultivated with practice and intentionality. It begins with small, deliberate actions, setting boundaries, creating routines, and holding yourself accountable. Over time, these actions build a foundation of self-discipline that strengthens your ability to make wise and purposeful choices. It's a gradual process, but one that yields profound and lasting benefits. It's also important to acknowledge that self-control is not a solitary effort. Surrounding yourself with supportive people, seeking guidance from mentors, and drawing strength from your faith can all play a vital role in strengthening your resolve. These external influences remind you of your values and encourage you to stay committed to your goals, even when the path is difficult. Self-control is a form of self-respect. It shows that you value yourself and your potential enough to make choices that reflect your highest aspirations. It is not about perfection, but about progress, consistently striving to align your actions with your beliefs. Each moment of self-control is an opportunity to grow, to become more of the person you were created to be, and to live a life that honors your purpose and calling. Setting clear goals gives discipline its direction. Goals act as a compass, providing focus and purpose to your efforts. Without clear goals, discipline can become aimless, and even the most determined actions may lack impact. When you set specific, measurable, and meaningful goals, you create a roadmap that guides your energy and ensures that your discipline is channeled toward outcomes that matter. Clear goals are essential because they bring clarity to your vision. Many people have a general idea of what they want to achieve, but vague aspirations often lead to inconsistent efforts. For example, wanting to get healthy is an admirable intention, but without a clear goal, such as losing a specific amount of weight, exercising a certain number of times per week, or improving specific health metrics, it becomes difficult to track progress or stay motivated. Clear goals eliminate ambiguity, giving you a concrete target to strive toward. One of the key benefits of setting clear goals is that they provide motivation. When you know exactly what you're working toward, it becomes easier to stay disciplined. Goals give you something to aim for, a reason to push through challenges, and a sense of purpose that keeps you moving forward. They serve as a reminder of why you started and help you stay committed, even when the journey gets tough. Each small step you take toward your goal reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed, fueling your discipline further. Clear goals also help you prioritize your efforts. Life is full of distractions, and it's easy to get pulled in multiple directions if you don't have a clear sense of what matters most. Goals act as a filter, allowing you to focus on actions and decisions that align with your desired outcomes. They help you allocate your time, energy, and resources wisely, ensuring that your efforts are directed toward what truly matters rather than being scattered across less important pursuits. Another important aspect of clear goals is their ability to measure progress. Discipline is most effective when you can see the results of your efforts, and setting specific goals provides a way to track your achievements. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, breaking it down into smaller milestones, such as completing a chapter per month, allows you to monitor your progress and celebrate each accomplishment along the way. These tangible markers of success build momentum, reinforcing your discipline and motivating you to keep going. Clear goals also bring a sense of accountability to your discipline. When you set a goal, you create a commitment to yourself. This accountability encourages you to stay consistent and follow through on your intentions. Sharing your goals with others can further enhance this accountability, as it adds an external layer of motivation and support. Whether it's a mentor, a friend, or a community, involving others in your journey can provide encouragement, feedback, and a sense of shared purpose that strengthens your resolve. Setting clear goals requires a thoughtful and intentional process. It begins with identifying what you truly want to achieve and why it matters to you. Understanding the why behind your goals is crucial, as it provides the emotional connection and motivation needed to sustain your discipline over time. When your goals align with your values and aspirations, they become more meaningful and inspiring, making it easier to stay committed. Once you've identified your goals, it's important to make them specific and actionable. Vague goals such as become successful or improve my life lack the clarity needed to guide your efforts. Instead, focus on defining your goals in clear terms. For example, if you want to improve your financial situation, set a specific target, such as saving a certain amount of money each month or reducing your debt by a specific percentage. Specific goals provide a clear sense of direction and make it easier to create actionable steps toward achieving them. Breaking down your goals into smaller, manageable steps is another key aspect of the process. Large goals can feel overwhelming, but dividing them into smaller milestones makes them more achievable. Each small step you complete brings you closer to your larger objective, providing a sense of progress and accomplishment along the way. This approach also helps maintain your discipline by keeping the path forward clear and focused. Flexibility is also important when setting clear goals. While discipline is about staying committed, It's also important to recognize that circumstances can change. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes you may need to adjust your goals to reflect new realities. Flexibility doesn't mean giving up on your aspirations. It means adapting your approach while staying true to your purpose. This adaptability allows you to maintain discipline even in the face of unexpected challenges. Ultimately, setting clear goals transforms discipline from a struggle into a purposeful pursuit. It gives your actions meaning, your efforts direction, and your journey a sense of fulfillment. Without goals, discipline can feel like an endless series of tasks without a clear destination. But with clear goals, every action becomes a step toward a better, more intentional life. Accountability ensures commitment and growth. It is a powerful tool that reinforces discipline and keeps you aligned with your goals. While discipline involves personal effort and self-control, accountability provides an external framework that helps maintain consistency and progress. It bridges the gap between intention and action by creating a sense of responsibility for the commitments you make, both to yourself and to others. At its core, accountability is about ownership. It requires acknowledging that your choices and actions directly influence the outcomes you achieve. When you hold yourself accountable, you take full responsibility for your decisions, regardless of the circumstances. This sense of ownership eliminates excuses and shifts the focus from external factors to your ability to make purposeful choices. Accountability is a reminder that while challenges may arise, how you respond to them is ultimately within your control. One of the key ways accountability supports commitment is by providing structure. Goals can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially when they are ambitious or long-term. Accountability helps break down these goals into manageable steps and provides a clear roadmap for achieving them. Whether it's through creating a detailed plan, setting specific deadlines, or tracking your progress, accountability gives you a framework that keeps you organized and focused. Another important aspect of accountability is its ability to create a sense of urgency. When you know that someone else is counting on you, or when you've made a commitment publicly, it becomes harder to procrastinate or neglect your responsibilities. This external pressure can be a powerful motivator, pushing you to follow through even when you might feel tempted to give up. It transforms discipline from an internal struggle into a shared effort where the stakes are higher because others are aware of your commitments. Accountability also fosters self-awareness. Regularly assessing your progress and evaluating your actions helps you identify what's working and what needs improvement. This reflection is a vital part of growth as it allows you to learn from your experiences and make necessary adjustments. Without accountability, it's easy to fall into patterns of complacency or to overlook areas where you could do better. Accountability keeps you honest with yourself and ensures that you're continually striving for improvement. While self-accountability is essential, involving others in your journey can amplify its impact. Sharing your goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or accountability partner creates a support system that helps you stay on track. These individuals can provide encouragement, constructive feedback, and a fresh perspective when you face challenges. They serve as a source of motivation, reminding you of your purpose and helping you stay focused on your goals. Accountability relationships are most effective when they are built on trust and mutual respect. It's important to choose individuals who genuinely care about your success and who are willing to hold you to a high standard. These relationships should be rooted in positivity and encouragement rather than criticism or judgment. When accountability is approached in this way, it becomes a source of empowerment rather than a source of pressure. Another benefit of accountability is its role in fostering discipline through consistency. When you regularly check in with yourself or with an accountability partner, you create a habit of reviewing your progress and staying aligned with your goals. This consistency builds momentum, making it easier to maintain discipline over time. It also reinforces the idea that progress is a journey, not a destination, and that small, consistent efforts can lead to significant growth. Accountability also helps you stay resilient in the face of setbacks. No journey toward personal growth is without its challenges, and it's natural to encounter moments of doubt, frustration, or failure. In these moments, accountability acts as a safety net, preventing you from giving up entirely. Whether it's a reminder of why you started, encouragement to keep going, or practical advice for overcoming obstacles, accountability provides the support you need to persevere. Setting clear expectations is a crucial part of accountability. When you establish specific, measurable goals and communicate them to yourself or others, it becomes easier to track your progress and determine whether you're staying on course. These expectations create a sense of clarity and purpose, eliminating ambiguity and ensuring that your efforts are directed toward meaningful outcomes. It's also important to celebrate milestones and achievements as part of the accountability process. Recognizing your progress, no matter how small, reinforces your commitment and motivates you to keep moving forward. Celebrations can be as simple as acknowledging your accomplishments or as elaborate as rewarding yourself for reaching a major goal. This positive reinforcement helps you associate discipline and accountability with a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. Finally, accountability encourages growth by pushing you outside your comfort zone. It challenges you to aim higher, work harder, and strive for excellence. By holding yourself to a high standard and involving others in your journey, you create an environment where growth becomes not only possible but inevitable. Accountability transforms discipline from a solitary effort into a collaborative process where support and encouragement propel you toward success. Discipline requires patience and perseverance. It is not a quality that develops overnight, but a process that unfolds gradually through consistent effort and unwavering commitment. In a world driven by instant gratification, patience and perseverance are often overlooked, yet they are essential for achieving lasting success. These two virtues enable you to stay the course even when progress seems slow, obstacles arise, or the outcome feels distant. Patience is the ability to endure delays, setbacks, and challenges without becoming discouraged or giving up. It is an inner strength that allows you to accept that meaningful achievements take time and effort. Discipline often involves repetitive actions, delayed rewards, and a willingness to forgo immediate pleasure for long-term gains. Patience provides the emotional resilience needed to navigate this journey, reminding you that every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. Perseverance, on the other hand, is the determination to keep going despite difficulties. It is the driving force behind discipline, compelling you to push forward even when the path is steep or uncertain. While patience is about waiting with composure, perseverance is about taking action with resolve. Together, these qualities form a powerful combination that sustains discipline through the highs and lows of any endeavor. Discipline often begins with enthusiasm and excitement, but these emotions can wane as the reality of hard work sets in. Patience helps you manage this transition by fostering a long-term perspective. It encourages you to focus on the bigger picture rather than becoming fixated on immediate results. This shift in mindset allows you to appreciate the process, recognizing that growth and progress are cumulative and often invisible in the early stages. Perseverance complements patience by providing the grit needed to overcome challenges. Discipline is rarely a smooth or linear journey. It is marked by setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. Perseverance keeps you grounded during these times, reminding you of your commitment and the importance of staying the course. It transforms obstacles into opportunities for learning and growth, allowing you to emerge stronger and more resilient. One of the key aspects of cultivating patience and perseverance is managing expectations. Unrealistic expectations can lead to frustration and disappointment, making it harder to stay disciplined. When you expect immediate results or perfection, you set yourself up for unnecessary stress and self-doubt. Patience teaches you to embrace progress over perfection, while perseverance ensures that you remain committed even when progress is slow. Together, they create a balanced approach that allows you to celebrate small victories and keep striving for improvement. Building discipline through patience and perseverance also requires a strong sense of purpose. When you are deeply connected to your why, it becomes easier to stay motivated and endure the challenges that come with discipline. Purpose gives meaning to your efforts, making the sacrifices and delays worthwhile. It acts as a compass, guiding your actions and reinforcing your resolve when the journey feels tough or overwhelming. Another important factor is self-compassion. Discipline often involves holding yourself to a high standard, but this doesn't mean being overly critical or harsh. Patience and perseverance thrive in an environment of self-acceptance and understanding. When you approach setbacks with kindness and view failures as part of the learning process, you create a mindset that supports sustained effort. Self-compassion allows you to acknowledge your humanity while remaining committed to your goals. Discipline also benefits from a focus on the present moment. Patience teaches you to stay grounded in the here and now rather than becoming consumed by the fear of failure or the desire for future success. By concentrating on what you can do today, you make steady progress without becoming overwhelmed by the enormity of your goals. Perseverance builds on this foundation by encouraging consistent action, no matter how small. Together they remind you that every moment is an opportunity to practice discipline and move closer to your aspirations. Cultivating patience and perseverance requires deliberate effort. It involves developing habits and routines that support discipline even when motivation wanes. For example, setting realistic goals, breaking tasks into manageable steps, and celebrating incremental progress can all reinforce these qualities. It's also helpful to surround yourself with supportive influences, whether through mentors, accountability partners, or inspiring role models. These external factors provide encouragement and perspective, helping you stay focused and resilient. Discipline is not about avoiding difficulty, but about embracing it as part of the journey. Patience and perseverance teach you to see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. They help you develop the mental and emotional fortitude needed to navigate uncertainty and keep striving for excellence. Through repeated effort and unwavering commitment, you build the foundation for long-term success and personal growth. In the end, patience and perseverance reveal the true essence of discipline. They remind you that the journey is as important as the destination, and that lasting change comes not from short bursts of effort, but from sustained dedication over time. By cultivating these virtues, you unlock the ability to overcome any obstacle and achieve your highest potential.